on the verge of ending this story, because it's over, and F1 2020 is near, and yeah, let's wait. We have to wait for a little bit. Pinboy, hoy, let's hope nobody sends it into turn one. Otherwise, I will be. Yeah, of course. Everyone will be pissed. I mean, I just hope that they will put. They have that the Codemaster puts something more than on the damage side, but my hope are not too high. So let's hope for now. We're going to start in a couple of seconds, and yeah. Give me just the time to adjust myself, and let's go. Yes, che c'è? Che c'è? Che c'è? Sto mandando tutto. Be quiet, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Magari appena parte, eh? Honestly, last week lap 1 was yeah, it was absolutely a carnage. Let's put it like that. Yeah. Ok, intro. Bella, vero? And now, let's wait. Black GP of Monza. Here we are. The race that everyone in Italy wants to win, but the race that only one people will win. Of course, there's only one winner, and in this case, 12 losers. So, just give me a second to prepare, since no one is starting yet. Shoot. And there's already a retirement due to the fact that there was a penalty. YouTube merchants had to retire, and so yeah, so that's it. He has to yeah, that's it. Just so I can see someone is already no, not here. There was also a new follower, and two. Ollie Allen by 12 and Koyi 124. You are from Tot. You're a fan of Spurs. That's good. But by the way, let's see what we have. Let's adjust everything, and yeah, here we go. Here on Monza, there is also another retirement. Kyle Torzetti. Ooh, what happened? It's like it's been 2 minutes and it's already a problem in terms of that. Let's hope that we won't have any more, but that's just a hope, and let's see if this hope will turn into a reality or not. And yeah, so where we were left, we're still waiting. We can see 2 or 3 drivers with soft or medium compounds, and Danny Boy the only one on the hard compounds, and there's someone barking. I think yes, it's Roberto. It's a little bit of confusion here, but let's see who's going to start the lap first. It's a Williams, and who Williams off? WRL Kubica. Yes, here we are, mate. Let's go. Top speed of 348, 349, 351, and he brakes a little bit too late, and let's go to turn 1, turn 2, onto the Curva Grande, and then to the oh, there's a little bit of a lag, and then there will be we will have something else. So I hope that this streamless shuttle is working or not, but whatever. So Fuxia was a purple sector for WL Kubica. He's the first one, of course. He will get the fastest lap for in the meantime. And let's see on the 2 Lesmo corners, not too many problems for him. Airson 5, so that means maximum aeration to all lap. And Prix, ma che cacchio significa quella roba? And let's see now on the Ascari chicane, 53, all the hole and he goes a little bit wide, but the lap was is valid for now. And let's see if he will complete the lap. In my opinion, a good lap will be another 120, but that's my opinion because I'm not that fast. Let's see if that will be the case. 120, 121.1. It's the first lap. And who's the next one? I see that it's a Mercedes with Jack the King. The first one, he was lower. Yes, he was lower. 122.8. And the other Mercedes is going to the pit, and someone was finishing. And Roberto is finishing, but it's a high time flying lap, 124.5. Piscitelli is on the Lesmo corner, and let's see Biaggetto is no, that wasn't Biaggetto, and that's Yolo Swag, 120.0, and he's 1.1 second faster than Yolo Swag, than the Kubica. It was the second fastest, and Speedy Seal 7 now to 122.7. He's third fastest for now. Let's see now where everybody's. No, Danny Boy doesn't have his lap was aborted, and Piscitelli. Let's see what Piscitelli can do. Unfortunately, we have only 13 drivers today. Let's hope that someone will come later. Since yeah, and Piscitelli second fastest with the medium tires, 120.9. That's good for the Ferrari. And for now, it's a whole Ferrari engine front row with the Mercedes engine Kubica on the second row with the Speedy Seal. That he goes wide on the exit of first Lesmo. And David Gonzalez now passing. David Gonzalez was one of the fastest driver that I could discern, and him, Yellow Swag were the only ones who won in this. I think that's the fifth race of this mini season, and we're almost ending with the 120. I can see red, so yeah. Lap aborted for him, and he'll have to redo it again. So who's on a flying lap? Not Speedy Seal. Piscitelli is Erson 0, and Yolo Swag is in the pit. So Simi Boy on the Red Bull is still on a flying lap. He still has to start the flying lap, and all same story for Khaled. And let's remember this: the toe, the slipstream is fundamental here. You can gain like 0.4 of a second if you have the toe for someone that's a little bit faster than you, and that can be a huge factor. Oh, Simi Boy retirement from the Red Bull of Simi Boy. He went wide on the exit of the Ascari chicane, and that's the second retirement, not the first, since the Toro Rosso of Mergins is not. Doesn't count, since he will have to start from the a little bit of a problem. Okay, since a little bit of a problem, but yeah. And there's also another one, Piscitelli. Oh, Piscitelli is starting again another flying lap with this tire, so I would say that it's not a proper race simulation, but this can be a good chance for him to use the tire as much as he can, and of course my connection can do as much as he can. Piscitelli improves by 1/10 of a second, and if he puts the soft compound, maybe he can take pole position, since he was like 9/10 slower, but let's see now on the before this Ascari chicane will be the second sector. If we can improve, yes, 1/10 of a second faster, but no, he cuts the corner, and so lap invalidated, and that's it for him. 10 minutes, so he has three chances to improve his lap, and Kailet 119.9, and due to the fact that he cut a little bit, his lap was invalidated, and that's a shame for him. And Kyle, you should explain me. I mean, you had that was a really good lap, 119.9, almost a tenth faster than the YOLO Swag. I mean, I can already see some fast drivers and fast and consistent drivers, and some that are just fast drivers. I mean, you're all fast, that's for sure. But maybe those kind of mistakes, maybe you did it purposely or not, but that's you lost your pole position, and Jack the King now retires. Where is Jack the King? Wait a second. There was Jack the King. And the second Lesmo. Let's see if no. Yeah, it's the second Lesmo corner. Let's see if now. Let's see now if it's here. Yep, that's I couldn't see very clearly, but that's Jack the King, so he retires, and he'll start at least 5th for now, but let's see if there are still 3-4 drivers that didn't make a lap time, and Roberto Epic, I think that 124.5 is not a good lap, and YOLO Swag improves 119.6, and he said, yeah, someone was faster than me, so I'll be, but his lap wasn't considered valid, so I'm not sure if that's the right word to say, and so I said I'll go faster than that, 119.6, so faster than, and he takes the gap from 9/10 of a second to 1.3 seconds. So he's really, I would say that, so Roberto Epic finished the lap 123.4. That's in Italian say he's making terra bruciata. I mean, behind him there's no one. That means that. Oh, he spun, and David Gonzalez now. He goes in the front row, 120.8, and we're 7.7 minutes 30 seconds away from the checkered flag. So where we are left now, Danny Boy, no, he's in the pit, and Piagetto, can you do a flying lap? I mean, you will start at, if you complete a lap, you'll start at least 12th, and but that means on the dirty side of the road, but in my opinion, it doesn't count too much, since people can really kill themselves in the first corner, so let's cross our fingers and hope for the best on the turn 1, since you know, we are 2 weeks away from the not this Sunday, but the next one will have finally F1 will restart, and 3 days later those who have the Michael Schumacher edition will have the game, and for those who don't have the money will have it 3 days later. So the first lap, the first race, and the game. Let's see if I will go, and let's go with Piagetto. He's the only one without a time lap that is doing flying lap. The other one are Kylet and Danny Boy, and I could see that I saw before that Kylet did a very good lap, but it wasn't good enough. But let's see now if Piagetto can do on the Variante della Roggia. He doesn't lose the car too much on the first of the 2 Lesmo. Okay, he can keep the car there. He'll have a little bit of a toll here, since there's okay, and I also had a little bit of a lag, but that's typical for me. And let's see if he will have some. No, not here, but on the Ascari screen he goes fastest. Wait a second, purple sector for the Ferrari. That wasn't a really good Ascari chicane. So let's see what's the end of it, but maybe he will at least one low 21. Oh, very good, 120.8 for him. So that means due cose. Yes, Simo, some problems, ci sono problemi, devo passare a alzare qualcosa. Let's keep going now. For now, I will wait for the suggestion, and since my mic is, I can't put my mic here in my mouth, since yeah. some facts. That's it. That's it. David Gonzalez. No, it goes low. Due cose. Come fanno ad essere già 4 ritirati e siamo a Monza? Allora, YouTube, il decimo, Merigint, non partecipa alle qualifiche, quindi no, squalifica, si può dire così. Crown Plates, Simi Boy, incidente. Ah, non si legge è quello che mi hanno dato, Simo. Roberto Epic si ritira, quindi è finito anche per lui. E Jack the King si è pure ritirato in marina volontaria. Quindi 2 ritiri volontari, uno perché non deve partecipare e 2 perché non devono proprio... 2 perché sono incidentati. E non si legge... è quello che ho, Simo, purtroppo. Mi hanno dato questo. Non posso allargarlo più di tanto, coprirebbe troppo. Cioè, penso che sia già troppo così. Penso che sì, perché se le allungassi. Purtroppo è quello che c'è. That's what we have for now. So Biaggetto, I think that he can improve. Go to the pit. Oh, okay. You almost you almost went to the wrong way. So I was thinking something, but no. I mean, I invite you to not sub to my channel yet, since I cannot give you at least something to say, okay, you a badge, the emoti, the emotes for everything, so not yet. It's still work under progress, and I'm on Twitch since it's been 2 years since I started Twitch, streaming on Twitch, but whatever, that's another story for me. And Danny Boy 120.8, I didn't see him, so by some paradox, yes, it's a paradox, since YouTube Merigent will start 11th on the clean side of the road, but he didn't make a lap due to the fact that Crown Place and Simi Boy retired. And let's see if he retired due to some way. And Piscitelli still in this lap, in these tires. He doesn't have any more chances, so he has to start. La foto è di poco fuori dalla schermata del gioco, quindi si vedono 2 linee nere sui lati. Aspetta, la foto è di poco fuori dalla... sì, ci sono 2. Quando faccio il remote play ci sono 2 schifose bande nere il microfono, sì, ma lo potevo tenere così. Cioè, o sta qui, sta proprio sotto di me, o lo tengo così in mano. Posso tenerlo così se ti va. Non molto, per adesso non ha molto. For now that's the maximum I can achieve with all I have, and let's see what Piscitelli can do, but with these tires he won't make a lot of progress. So aspetta un secondo, che ora che vedo ci vedo una cosa, aspetta, devo sistemare una cosa. Trasforma, devo estendere un po' la cosa. I have to extend, yeah. Okay, good. Trasforma. Let's see now. Start the flying lap now. Well, give me a second. Okay, now better. YOLO swag. Woohoo! That's a surprise. So Khaled now. I didn't see, but is now on pole position due to the fact that YOLO Swag was disqualified due to the his car was in the wrong direction, and they immediately disqualified him like that. Oh, era in pole. He was on pole position, not anymore. And so Khaled is trying to get a tow, and Danny Boy also retired. So he'll start maximum 4th position, and his highest position will be 4th, and his lowest will be 7th. Wait a second, it's not over yet. Nothing is over until the checkered flag. So the pole is now possible for people like Biaggetto, who did a very good laps. Kubica spun. He spun. So qualifying over for him. Sorry, not for me. And the Piscitelli is finishing the lap, final lap of the qualifying for him. Let's see if he can improve. 120, 120.9. No, he goes 5th. He remains 5th fastest. And now Biaggetto, fastest in the middle sector. He still has 8 tenths to recover, but it's not over until we'll see the final lap. Piscitelli retires, of course. He finished, so he doesn't want to go back to the pit. And Giagetto finished 127.18, 119, and that's pole position for the Ferrari of Biaggetto 93. Pole position for Ferrari, pole position at home. But let's see if Kyle can do something. And also, Kyle and David Gonzalez are the only one left, except for Speedy Seal, but he went wide on the Lesmo corner. We can see on the mini-map. Kyle now. Speedy Seal retires, so only two men left. Kyle and David Gonzalez, only the two of them can improve. Biaggetto is at least third faster. It's his provisional pole. Let's see now at the final of the Parabolica. Let's see if Kyle can improve and he can retake his pole position. 118, 119, and he does. By 30 milliseconds, he does. Almost, I would say 30 milliseconds. It's pole position for him. Hai scoperto che Biaggetto è italiano. Grande. Just give me a second. I forgot to put the party, so give me a second. Woo! Khaled, 5-second time penalty. Biaggetto is on pole. Steam is opening. Give me a second. I have to close Steam. And yeah, I have to create the party. So or people will. Okay, now it's okay. So okay, Kyle is on. He will start 6th due to the fact that Biaggetto. So Biaggetto is on pole position due to the penalty of Kyle. I don't even know where he took that penalty, but whatever. Hai scoperto se Biaggetto è italiano? Non lo so. If he will come to the post-race interview and at least in the top 3, we'll have the response. But we won't. We don't have it yet. So yeah. Now we wait and guys, mi è dato un di traverso, mi è andato tipo un moscio nel naso. So we'll have 15 seconds and oh sorry, I wrong. Let's put the intro again. I mean, if I put it on the beginning, not a lot of people will see unless I start the stream minutes before. Get ready. And let's see, prossima tappa. Give me a second, Simo, dammi un secondo prima per farmi vedere tutto. All people on soft compounds except YOLO Swag and Piscitelli for both of them. I think next Discord, give me some help please. Give me some help. And now we'll wait. Figa la grafica. Ah sì, grazie, l'ho presa su Panzoid. I took this intro from Panzoid. If you wanted to know. Just give me a second. Memes, account, pulse, points, dot. What the hell is dot? Point standings. I don't know. Non lo so dove sta, comunque lo scopriremo. We will discover it later. Schedule, yeah. No. Simo, Germany. Germania, 1st of July, we'll have Germany. And then we'll finish with Hungary. Devi mettere però i colori del tuo profilo. Hai ragione. Ah sì, hai ragione, sì, però questo era proprio da Cartoon Network, perché è tipo Cartoon Network, lo volevo proprio personalizzare. Ci sto provando, sto ancora vedendo. Cambiare tutto il colore. Lo farò. I will try something, but maybe after the last exam, and I will take a break for a while. So 27 laps, guys. Remember, the race is not. Your race is not on the first lap, on the first corner. So remember, you have 27 laps. Please, for God's sake, don't do anything stupid. Please. You know that if you're behind, you have to brake a little bit earlier. If you have two people in front of you, you have to brake a lot earlier. So, acqua in bocca. That means I don't know. I use Italian way of speak, this Italian modi di dire in a way that sometimes I don't. But Biaggetto and David Gonzalez in the front row, Danny Boy and Piscitelli on the second row. One Ferrari in first, one other fourth. And now the lights are on and fives are in and now are out and away we go. And let's see, Biaggetto starts very well. David Gonzalez slots behind him and that's already a flying. So something is flying. Kailet is now second. Let's see if there will be something. Oh, okay, not. I would say that there wasn't the huge chaos on the first on the first lap corner, but it's not over yet. That's another huge opportunity to overtake Kailet. No, and let's see the Gonzalez. He cuts the track and he overtakes. Okay, I saw. Jack the King spun, and he's now last. At least we didn't have a safety car. I mean, that's an improvement, in my opinion. So David Gonzalez is leading, but he cut the track when he overtook Biaggetto. He cut the chicane, and let's see if this will have some consequences later. And he was a spectator. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he was a spectator. Sorry for the lag. Yeah, keep going. But at the end, this first lap wasn't so. It was good, I would say. There were contacts, but not the retirements. That's already a huge leap a huge improvement, in my opinion. A huge improvement. So, first lap, David Gonzalez on the Renault on the third position. Biaggetto second. Kailet third. Mergins fourth, already fourth. Crown plates fifth. Yolo Swag, he was last and now he's fifth. And he already overtakes Danny Boy. 5 seconds. Time penalty since he overtook. He was faster. Okay, he was faster than the. When he went to the pit, he was too much faster. Okay, he was too fast. Then Speedy Sal, box for Piscitelli. Box for him. Hard compounds. So Danny Boy in the pit, Jack the King on the pit. Speedy Seal overtakes Crown Place, who made a mistake on the Lesmo already. It's he thought that he didn't have space, but he now has the space, and he'll have the inside on the Ascari and retakes 6th position. So it was a Speedy Seal. WL Kubica, Roberto Epic is being chased by Simboy. Then Piscitelli, who's on the hard tires. Danny Boy and Jack the King, who went wide at the Variante della Roggia. I would say that in Italian. And now, let's see now, since David Gonzalez is being chased and Biaggetto on the inside, there is already DRS, so he bides his time. While Piscitelli loses some places due to some facts. No, that was a mistake from the computer. And let's go back to the battle for first. And on the outside of the Curva Grande, and they touch, and he tried to do the same thing he did 2 laps before, but that put him. No, he didn't sustain any damage, so good for him. And but he'll have DRS to recover a little bit. Yeah, I'll have some DRS to recover. Let's see, he was almost 7 tenths behind. Now he's 5 tenths, 4 so he gained the 3 tenths thanks to this. Thanks to the DRS. And so we have now a 3-way battle, but YOLO Swag is 4.7 seconds behind with soft compound. So if he can make them last, he can put soft compound later. But now we will have a 3-way battle. Now, here, on the main straight, into turn 1. Gonzalez, Biaggetto, Kailet, 3 engines, 3 drivers, 3 different manufacturers, and etc. Biaggetto, he makes himself known on the inside, but he doesn't do anything. YOLO Swag, on the inside, he goes to the fences on margins. He breaks later. and he doesn't make it on the. He not cut back. Let's see now. His exit is not. It seemed that it wasn't seemed all that good, but it's now very good. Danny Boy retires, and that's a voluntarily retirement. And Yellow Swag was overtaken, but Emergence goes wide. Goes wide and he cuts the chicane, and that's the second time someone overtakes by completes an overtake by cutting a chicane, the chicane there. So let's see if we will have some something like what Palmer is doing. He need to give me back the position, cut the chicane. And let's see if he will have Alonso 2017 Monza all over again. And what a joke, the 5 seconds, what a joke, and everything that, no. Since now, okay, oh, nothing here, but let's see there that we have 3 battles, I said 2 battles. Let's see now. Let's see if he can go inside. Let's see if he breaks there later. No, he doesn't. And Maric's down. Whoa! He went really defensive, and Yolo Swag fought. Oh, Gonzalez, what happened? Woo! What happened? No, guys, what happened? He didn't lose anything. Let's see if Biaggetto lost some of his front wing or not. No, he didn't lose anything. Rip Gonzalez. Yeah, for now, Rip Gonzalez. But now, Rip Biaggetto, since Kylet will have the DRS, and let's see if the Ferrari can do something. Yolo Swag, by the way, still can't overtake YouTube Origins. Here, there's only one way. Let's see if he. Oh, he goes into the grass. He goes into the grass. Maybe he shouldn't do this time. Kubica, 3 seconds time penalty, and Biaggetto was overtaken before. Penso l'abbia sbinata da solo. Yeah, that's a possibility, but he was in a battle with Biaggetto, who will have the DRS now. Yeah, I think that's no contest now. The Ferrari is faster on the straight. We have DRS. Ers on 1, Ers on 2. He has the inside. The car is already in front. And now let's see now. Whoa! Cut back on the inside. So the dummy dumb worked. Let's see who breaks later. Oh, Merigins keeps the position, and Gonzalez overtakes again Yolo Swag, but he cuts back on the inside. On to turn 2. And now on the Curva Grande. Huh? What? Okay, there was something. And let's see now Gonzalez. They touch a little bit, but no! What happened? Again, and the Merigin said a really bad exit at the exit of the Variante, and maybe, and just maybe, Yolo Swag lost a little bit. Kyle, 3 seconds time penalty, so that's a huge advantage for the Ferrari. And let's see now, Kubica, they touch da solo questa volta però. Sì, yeah. Let's see now, Kylet. Oh! Ho ho! Damage for the Mercedes. And now Kubica, Gonzalez on Kubica at the end of the Parabolica. He overtakes. And in the... Oh! What the hell is this? Yolo Swag, 5 seconds time penalty. David Gonzalez also 5 seconds time penalty. Guys, if there is the help in the pit, you have to put it. I mean, you don't have, it's not like the game puts automatically for you. You have to do it by yourself. So that's, I mean, you can already prove it later, not there. So lap 7 of 27, we had already a lot of battles and a lot of let's say I wouldn't say problems, but we had some. There will be something to say since we had 2 overtakes in the same spot with 2. Gonzalez 5 seconds per aver toccato Yolo Swag. Ah, that's it. Yolo Swag was touched. Oh, Jack the King cuts the chicane. Non l'ho visto. I didn't see that Gonzalez took 5 seconds due to it since he touched the YOLO swag. But I think that's it's 5 seconds at the end. 5 seconds that he will take at the end of the race, or maybe at the before if he takes another, if he makes another stop, but unless there's a safety car, that's very difficult. Kylet on the outside into turn 1. Let's see if he can do it. Yeah, but he got the chicane and he takes 3 seconds time penalty. Non erano per accelerazione. Let me see now. I will see it later if there is a safety car. But now on the Curva Grande, the exit was very bad for the Mercedes, and Biaggetto can go back. He pushed him a little bit. Oh, third sector. Yellow flag. What's the reason? Crown Place spun out the exit of the Ascari. So Kylet now, he can still regain. No, he's outside the top, the RS zone, but he took it before. Box Mary Jeans, and Marco Vena 007 is now following. Thank you, grazie mille. Mary Jeans now, he has cold tires, and he has two drivers in front with him, and he cuts the track. Not too much. 3 seconds for YOLO swag. Thanks remote play. I think that people will really complain with him, since he said he's too aggressive, and he doesn't leave too much space. Kylet, 5 seconds time penalty. He went too fast, guys. Remember this: if there is the help in the pit, there is no manual exit in the pit and entrance in the pit, you have to put it. Fortunately we don't have the contact in the pit, or that would mean a lot. So now let's go back, and yeah, Biaggetto is now leading 15 seconds in front of Speedy Seal, and now we'll have the overall gap. And let's see if Biaggetto will cover the strategy of Kylet. Crown Place retires. And I know, so it's a voluntary retirement, so there won't be any safety car or virtual safety car. So we're safe for now. And Biaggetto will comfortably go back to the pit and exit from the pit. That's the reason. Jack the King, 3 seconds for now. That's strange that we didn't have a safety car. Ma tutti prendono 5 secondi per eccesso di velocità in corsia? Sì. Continuo a dirlo. Guys, remember, you have to put the help. Let's see if Biaggetto will make the same mistake. No. And he doesn't. Let me see. Give me a second. Time penalty for Biaggetto, nothing. 2 for Speedy Seal. Kylet, 3 penalties. No for Piscitelli, Kubic. No, non tutti l'hanno preso. Gonzalez, 5 seconds time penalty. Okay, we had some. So Speedy Seal is now leading. Gonzalez, 3 seconds time penalty. I want to see you. And again, that's the battle we have to follow. And Biaggetto is now thanking everyone, and he has put the hard compound in order to say, let's go slow, where we can. I would say that in Italian, la possiamo gestire. He said la possiamo gestire. We can manage the situation. We can go till the end without a problem. Yeah, you have 5 second gap in front of Kylet, and maybe his style will fade in the latter part. But unless there's a safety car, that's not a story. Jack the King left the session, okay? And yeah, so 10 drivers, and everyone will get a point. Each and every one of them will get a point. YOLO swag. And he went wide, I think, and so he lost a lot of time. A lot of time was lost. And so now let's go back here. I think that David Gonzalez is he's buttando giù tutti i santi, since emergency seems it's not difficult to pass. He's putting his elbows out in order to defend the position. And let's just see if he will do it again. And that's the bad decision. Speedy Seal goes to the pit. But that's a bad decision for you, David. Because the Toro Rosso will have the DRS for now. So, yeah, your efforts will be for nothing. Because, yeah, that's it. The dummy dumb is there on the inside. Let's see if he can break later. If you can break later, no, he doesn't give him a lot of space. There was already barely a car of space. So Mary Jean, you know, red channel. By the way, I heard that Mixer is, I wouldn't say that, but he was sold to Facebook Gaming. Okay, it was like 2 or 3 days ago. Yes, Grande Renault. Yeah. So where we were left. So. In all this situation, it's now a Ferrari 1-3 with Biaggetto first, Piscitelli third, with a Mercedes between the Ferrari. And let's see if the situation will stay the same. È arrivato qualcuno? Beh, non so che è arrivato qualcuno. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And yeah, again, same story. The lap changed, but the story didn't. So David Gonzalez, Kubica is I think maybe he'll do it later. Let's see. Okay, I think that I kind of know his plan. He's trying to make him waste of the DR of these ERS, so he won't have. So when he overtakes him, maybe. But now 47 to 13%. That's the 30% is good enough for us. 1 or 2 straights here. And Gonzalez, by the way, he makes a little bit. He goes wide, a little bit wide here. And Roberto Epic 3 seconds time penalty. And why? Let's see. Okay, he cut the track a little bit. Yeah, he went to the pit, but that's his 10th, so it's not a huge impact on the race overall. Now Biaggetto is leading, 2.6 seconds in front of Kailet for now. Piscitelli is 5 seconds behind, and then there's WRL Kubica, and then again same story every time. David Gonzalez overtakes YouTube Marigins, and he will overtake him again at the end of the straight. I mean, if he does not, if he can do it now, Yellow Swag. No, okay. I thought he was going to the pit. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. That's it for the Toro Rosso. Yeah, that's it. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's over for the Toro Rosso, and now the David Gonzalez has to swoop away. That he now overtook him. My thinking was right. He made him waste a lot of ERS through the last laps, so he could overtake him. But he lost. He's now 2.7 seconds behind WL Kubica. And a bad accident for the first of the two Lesmo, and now YouTube Margins is once again behind him. DRS 317, 320, 336. Let's see if he will do a lunge. No lunge for them. And Margins 3 seconds time penalty. Maybe there's also something for the Renault. Okay, that's my infradito. And that's it. So David Gonzalez was able to overtake and dispose of YouTube Marigin, and now he can go and catch, and he does the fastest lap, 113.6. Yes, he doesn't have DRS, non ha DRS. Now he can catch WRL Kubica. He's 2.4 seconds. He gained 3/10 in this last lap, while Kailet is now chasing Biaggetto. But I think that Biaggetto is managing the situation for now, 78 to 80% to the 46 of Kailet. And David Gonzalez 3 seconds time penalty. Wow. And by the way, if I'm not sweating, it's thanks to the electric fan that I have there. I mean, you can see it. And now let's go back to the race, and YOLO Swag has now reached YouTube margins, and let's see, both have the same airs, so it's 0 for both of them, and the battle for 6th is there. I think that there is a little bit of a lag between me and no, it shouldn't be any lag, but whatever. So now YOLO Swag. Okay, so that should be easy. That should be easy for him. It should be easy to dispose YouTube Mergins, who's trying everything he can in order to defend the position. He goes left, he goes wide, and let's see now. He breaks later, one breaker than the other, and he can maintains the position at least for now. And so where we were left, and yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, so let's wait for the next DRS zone, and let's see if YOLO Swag can overtake Mergin once and for all. And that's battle for 6th, and Biaggetto 3 seconds time penalty retired for the Ferrari retires. So let's see, virtual safety car, so he took penalty, and he spun on the Ascari, and let's see if someone will go to the pit. No, let's see if Piscitelli will do it. That's not a huge that's bad news for Ferrari. They were first and third, and now they're only seconds, and with this the medium compounds will last longer than before. So virtual safety car, and Biaggetto took 3 seconds, and now we're back to the race. I'm sad for this, since he was making such a good race, Biaggetto, and the Ascari betrayed the Ferrari. So let's go back to the race. We're 11 laps to go. Biaggetto at least has a point, but that's not a consolation prize, since he has no. I mean, he was leading, and now he will be classified 10th. And WR Kubica, he cuts too much the chicane. He takes 3 seconds time penalty, and now Piscitelli, Gonzalez, a huge control for the Renault, and but he can keep it. Biaggetto a punti, lol, sì, purtroppo. Sì, però anche sì, yes, points for him. WRL Kubica. Now let's see, Piscitelli is weaving a little bit, but not under braking. That's it, a little bit of a lag, and he goes down the inside, no problem whatsoever. But let's see if we can cut back. And that's an overtake. That's it for him. The Williams can overtake him, and now let's see if they can stick, because Piscitelli stopped on lap 2 or lap 1 on the first 3 laps, and he now has to he went wide of the exit of the Variante, and Piscitelli is now back and chasing him once again. And so this battle for second is not over yet, and let's remember that there will be penalties at the end of the race, and let's see if it will be something later or not. Yeah, so I was thinking something, but I'll think later. So now Piscitelli, Gonzalez chasing WRL Kubica. Oh, he cuts a little bit on the grass. And the Ferrari now... let's see. I think that he maybe had to pit under the safety car, virtual safety car, but he didn't, but whatever. So let's now Act 2 on the outside. WL Kubica. I don't know if that was under braking, but I don't think so. Microsoft News. Okay. Thanks Microsoft News for the good news you gave me all the time. And let's see now on the outside of the Curva Grande, Piscitelli. He now has the inside. That should be game over for Kubica for now, but he keeps the position for now. But let's see on the first of the two, Lesmo. Gonzalez, they touch. Whew, fortunately they didn't. None of them spun. That's a huge question. Oh, Mergit again. I was wondering where they went, and this battle for fifth is going and going each and every single lap. That wasn't each and every single lap, but you know what I'm saying. YOLO Swag now overtakes the Toro Rosso, who tries to go back on the inside. And now Piscitelli overtakes Kubica, but that's the same game as before. So now Kubica has the DRS, will have the DRS, and a better ERS. But wait a second, Piscitelli, no, he doesn't. He has a little bit of a toe from Gonzalez. He tried. My YouTube, yes. You see, cause he wants to make vuole fare casino nella piattaforma su Twitch, ecco perché peggio di K3. Devo pensare a quello. Yeah, by the way, let's see if what will this. There will be some decision post race, but let's see. But now let's go back to the battle for second. I'm sorry for Kylet, but that's the battle is here. The battle for second. That's what it matters, and not you that are leading. That's good for you. You're leading, but you are 6.8 seconds in front. And Piscitelli, what the hell are you doing? And you were overtaken easily by Kubica. So. We're now lap 20 of 27, and I think that maybe ghosting, and let's see a three-way. Let's see if David Gonzalez can overtake both of them, and he does. He was supposed to do it. And Kubica cuts the chicane, but there wasn't any decision for the steward on in the game, so he keeps second position. Gonzalez goes the problem for him, and Gonzalez falls back 1.3 seconds behind Piscitelli and Kubica. Now it's a two-way battle once again, and let's see if YOLO Swag can regain the ground on the Toro Rosso, but maybe he has 7 laps to end this once and for all. Piscitelli, you're falling into his hand. If you overtake him once again, let's see now. 317, 321. Okay, maybe now he can, but 3 seconds for YOLO Swag, and that's it. Oh, super wide for Kubica, super wide. Maybe that's something. Oh, yeah. Whoa! He does it. I thought that was a mistake from one of them, but that was just my illusion, my impression, and not that too much. So let's go back. Yeah. 10 secondi tra Gonzalez e YouTube. Yeah, there are 10 seconds between the fourth and the fifth. So there's no chance. There's no chance that he can do some. He can pull out something in 6 laps with 11 seconds because YOLO Swag is coming. 1.7 seconds. Act third, and that's the most important act. And Piscitelli overtakes Kubica before. So on the that's the right decision. And Gonzalez, ooh, very great camera view on the inside. He doesn't do it, but he'll have he won't have a good exit. Oh, Gonzalez now has the DRS to overtake Piscitelli. Let's see if it's that 4-5% is enough. DRS down the inside from 4th to 2nd in 2 corners. From 4th to 2nd in 2 corners. And YOLO Swag, fastest lap of the race, 1:23.4. Then again, against him, YOLO Swag, he gives him not a lot of space. And this time, that's it. That should be it. That should be it, but it's not it. It's not. And on the Curva Grande, but now YOLO Swag has the inside, and there should be no contest. There should be no contest. And he pushes him wide, I think. But this battle, I mean, these elbows are too wide, and my elbows cannot even fit on the camera. Oh! Retirement for Kylet. Same spot at the exit of the Ascari. Same spot, retirement for Kylet. So Gonzalez is now leading the race. And Gonzalez goes second, so Kubica is third, and unless there are some penalties, 29 seconds? Ah! Yeah. Speedy Seal, 3 seconds. And let's go back now. So the battle for... now it's the battle for fourth. Kylet again. So that... it's you say that Monza is easy. Yes. Do the Ascari in the way the people do. You'll probably spin like... spin and drift like those things, you know. So lap 23 or 37, and that's a huge fact. Ridi. Che cosa ridi, Simo, per la mia reazione? Ok, no scherzo, vabbè. Let's go back now. And Gonzalez, shoot, it's 7:30 p.m. European time, and it's still, the sun is still high. Whatever. And now I think that YOLO Swag has to do a resolutive move on YouTube merging. He has to brake so much later that he has to say, you can overtake me, but you have to do it out of the track, not in the on the track. And let's see. This third act is now getting serious, and meanwhile in the front there is no chance. He's falling for his tricks. No. Let's see who has the DRS. Oh, come on, that's a huge one. But he doesn't give him space. Oh! Lap 24 or 27, and that was dangerous, man. That was dangerous, but fair but dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's like Hamilton and Schumacher, Monza 2011, and YOLO Swag. What happened? Did he lose some parts? Because he cut the track. Let's see now. Again, and he doesn't give him space. He doesn't. And now the space is now the sky is the limit. YOLO Swag has to take a huge enough gap in order to take to keep the position on YouTube margins, and we're only 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go in order to keep this fourth position, and I think that maybe he did, since he's 7 seconds behind. 7 tenths of a second. Sorry, 7 tenths of a second are a lot of time. 6 tenths of a second, 5 tenths of a second, and no, you can do a Ricciardo here. You can't do a Ricciardo in this occasion. So I think that until the moment I'll see 1 second between YOLO Swag and YouTube margins, that won't be this battle won't be over until I see that second. Second, there's something, and that maybe is Kubica. No, and that's it. The second is there, so YouTube margins and the YOLO Swag, the Act 3 is over. Beh dai, solo 5 beh, due incidenti. Uno si è ritirato volontariamente, mi sembra. No, non mi sembra, non mi ricordo, vabbè, 5 retirements, whatever. So, penultimate lap to go. And David Gonzalez and Piscitelli. Now, the question is, who has more penalties? The Renault or the Ferrari? The French or Italy? And we're now on Italian turf, but that means anything in a game. So this is just the last question was useless. So 1.5 lap to go, 1.6 seconds between the drivers, and it's almost there. The situation is coming to an end. And let's keep the camera on Gonzalez, and you can see a little bit on the background 1.6 seconds behind Piscitelli. And let's give a little bit of screen time also to Gabriel Kubica. He made a really solid race. Finally he has a podium after many problems, many accidents. He finally has this podium place that he needed, and he deserved it in this race. While now there is someone who deserves it more, but maybe he should have go much. The undercut didn't work on YouTube Merigin, so he had to overtake him on the track, and it took him too much time for him and Gonzalez, but Gonzalez did it before. And then there is Speedy Seal, 6th position for him. At least there's 8 points for him. Then Roberto Epic, they slapped, but he has points, and that's what it matters. 4 points for him. And Simi Boy, who's keep running, and even if he's 35 half a minute behind Roberto Epic, he wants to bring the car home. 4 points for him. So now, last lap. David Gonzalez, Piscitelli, WRL Kubica. These are the people who can win, since we still don't know what is the end, since maybe they had some penalties. We checked on him on both of them later, because let's see 3.5 seconds is the gap. For you have to give everything you have without making your tire explode. And David Gonzalez takes the checkered flag, and let's see if he keeps the position. Now Piscitelli comes and he wins. Ferrari wins on home, wins the Ferrari of Piscitelli. Biaggetto wasn't there, and Kubica, third position for him, very good. YOLO Swag comes now, and let's see. Roberto Epic 5 seconds time penalty, not YOLO Swag fourth. Merigins, let's see now if he will overtake him. What the hell? Fourth position for now. That's huge. and Speedy Seal now. Guys, that's a race. Come on. I would say that's a good race. Now, that's it. And let's go for the post-race interviews. And shit. And since I still have to prepare everything I have here. And don't leave, since if you have some question for the drivers, we will give them to you at the end of the race, by later. Okay, now let's see if it is working. Well, I hope so. 3, 14, 6, 3, 14. I mean, there was 7 seconds, so even if they took that 5-second time out, that means that I will do post-race interview if you want me. Of course, of course. Give me a second. Let's hope that I have these 3 seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's it, 1. Oh, you have 10 seconds, please go fast, go fast. Yes! By the scruff of the neck.
Ciao Pier.
Ciao Picitelli, mi senti prima di tutto? Sono andato a sistemare
Sì,
tutto.
sì, sì.
Ottimo.
Sì, sì.
Allora, abbiamo invitato tutti, we invited everyone, so con te
Oh
italiano,
Pier,
ok?
ti posso chiedere una domanda?
Sì, se mi senti ti rispondo.
Se mi puoi fare domande in italiano,
Ok,
Pier.
perfetto, ok. Ah, WL Kubitz are now here, so mate, English or another language? Hoping that I can speak that language. Can you hear me?
Unfortunately, in English.
Okay, in English. So now we have to wait for David Gonzalez, but let's hope that he will come. So first of all, Piscitelli said that you can hear me, and Kubica, can you hear me as well?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, David Gonzalez is here. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so let's go with the winner. And by the way, even without the 5 seconds penalty with of the pit stop, you would
Yeah,
be
yeah, I know.
So no, in case you were wondering, because you were first, and after huge problems with Toro Rosso, with a name that I cannot speak on this platform without having consequences. But whatever. So let's start with Piscitelli. The interview will be in Italian. I will make the questions in both English and Italian, so all the people can understand. So let's start now. Iniziamo. Piscitelli. Allora,
Sì.
vittoria un pochino, tra virgolette, insperata un po' per tutti quelli che, tipo me, vabbè, anche se cerco di essere oggettivo, per la rossa. Perché Ferrari, si sa bene, vince a casa, Ferrari, bellissimo. E dopo il ritiro di
Esatto.
viaggetto mi sono quasi messo a piangere. Ok, non è vero, ma così. Raccontaci com'è andata la gara. Aspetta, però, che ripeto la domanda in inglese e poi iniziare.
Sì,
So,
sì, sì.
so Piscitelli, you were able to. The Ferrari after the retirement of Biaggetto was a little bit improbable, but you were able to, thanks to the less penalties, you were able to make it. And tell us about the race. Go, vai.
Allora, praticamente il primo giro, prima curva, no, sai la curva quella lì a sinistra, a destra, primo giro?
La variante della Roggia?
Sì.
O la prima curva proprio?
Sì,
Cioè
sì, no, quella, no, no, no,
la
no, la prima
variante della
curva, non la
Roggia,
prima
ok.
curva.
Ok,
Sì.
variante della Roggia, sì, sì.
Lì praticamente sono stato tallonato da dietro e io sono andato addosso a uno e si è rotto la letta, quindi cioè, non potevo girare con la letta rotta.
Mhm.
E comunque sì, la mia strategia era gialla-bianca. Ho ripetuto la strategia, ho fatto bianca dal primo giro e mi è andata bene.
Come hai fatto non si sa, vabbè, in realtà è fattibile, però come hai fatto non si sa perché
Lo so.
dimmi questo, Biaggetto era nel tuo party? Biaggetto was in your party?
No, 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 no.
Ok, ok, I was wondering since you are teammates and siete compagni di squadra e tutto, no? Perché avete perso la possibilità di una doppietta letteralmente.
Lo so,
Because
però
in chance of
mi spiace per lui, ma non, cioè, lui stava da solo primo, lo stava a recuperare al secondo. ma non so come si è schiantato, io non l'ho visto, cioè, non
Ascari,
so.
uscita dell'Ascari, 3-4 persone si sono ritirate lì. On the exit of the Ascari, 4 people retired there, so that's
Io cercavo di farla non piano, ma alzavo un po' il piede lì, perché
ah,
comunque le gomme mi stavano per lasciare a me.
ok. Quindi non penso che ci siano delle decisioni veramente per te. I think that won't be any post race decision on you post race, but I won't make any statements. Non gufo, non si sa mai. Sai, sono un grande esperto. Vediamo se si trascorre un
Perché? Che è
giorno così.
successo?
Perché no, non lo so, perché può darsi che ci sia qualcosa che non ho visto. Maybe I didn't see something o non ho visto qualcosa e vedremo. Quindi congratulazioni per la vittoria, congratulations for your
Grazie,
victory,
grazie.
win on home turf, and that's a huge thumbs up for me. And so, David Gonzalez, we can go with you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so your race was what would say it's not a two-faced bad and good, but it was you had a battle with in the top three and a battle with the other with the YOLO swag and YouTube margins. What's your I mean, if YOLO swag was here, but he's not here. I would make this question, but what's your opinion about his driving defensive style? I mean, I wouldn't say since not I cannot have every angle of a camera. So, what's your opinion on his racecraft on the defensive side? Since it's a little bit too harsh, in my opinion, but give us your thoughts since you were racing him.
Yeah, well, to be honest, this race particularly, I didn't have any incidents against other drivers. I saw in front of me some battles that some people were too harsh, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some people need to improve their defensive styles, in my opinion. And well, yeah, my race wasn't good at all, especially at the first laps, which I spun.
Ah, you spun, yeah.
I had to switch very quickly to mediums, which they were better than I thought. Therefore, I didn't need to pit again, and there was a shame in the penalties. One or two were due to I need to cut a chicane due to two drivers being on the curve, and I didn't have space. So
Mm-hmm.
I think the game should change that. Yeah, but the rest quite good. Yeah.
Okay, so you said that, and no, I don't have any more question. Let's at least you. I think that in the driver standing you gained a lot of some points
Yeah.
on YOLO swag. So at least let's see. I would say that in Italian. I will translate in English. The halfway full bottle, full glass. That's it. I don't know if there's something like that in English or Spanish. So thank you,
Yeah.
and now let's go with WRL Kubica. Can you hear me? You're still there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so finally you had race without. I don't think you had too many incidents, or maybe you had none of them, and you finally had your opportunity to step in on the podium after I would say 1, 2, 3 or 4 races with a lot of bad luck when you could make a lot of points, and but now finally the podium is here, and this time no one can take it from you. Can you give us? Do you think that do you want to give us some thought about the race, or something, some particular event, something? Uh,
Well, not really, because there wasn't much incidents around me.
okay.
I think the only incident which was large was when we was three wide down the straight,
Yeah.
and I cut the chicane.
Yes,
But
that's
that was,
a little question about that. Did you take a penalty? I didn't see the message.
no, I
Oh,
just went over.
okay. Because sometimes people, when the people went over, even if they go very slow, they took that 3 second time penalty. While in your case, that's surprising that you didn't take a penalty. I
The
mean,
thing is, if you take the service road like they do in real life, then after time you get a 3 second penalty. But if you just go straight over that, well, I didn't get a 3 second penalty, so.
okay. So you didn't have. So I would like to make it. If you did you see were you a spectator during the battle between Yolo Swag, David Gonzalez, and the Toro Rosso of YouTube, Mary Jean? are you able to see something from your point of view, or you don't? Since you'll see it later if you want to watch it the stream again in a couple of minutes.
Well, I didn't see anything, but
Okay. No, because
I
I
could.
wanted to give, since in my opinion, maybe in the opinion of David, maybe YOLO Swag, if he was there, if he was here, that his driving defensive style was very, very aggressive. I would say aggressive in order to not to say something harsher, but I would say, but fortunately there was any no damage between him and all the others. So point for him, point for him, and
Yeah, because YouTube and Gonzalez were slipstreaming each other. I could see that YouTube was letting Gonzalez go, going into
You
parabolic,
also
and
did
you
the
get
same
the RS down
maneuver.
straight.
Yeah, at some point maybe you did it once or twice this
That's
maneuver.
always a tactic they was coming up with.
Yes, and also in some occasion at the end you went really wide
Your
at the
mic's muted,
parabolica.
or you're not speaking.
Can you hear me? You don't hear? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. If you can't hear me, because if you can't hear me, that's another story. Give me a second. Giochiamo insieme. Impostazioni parti. Radio check. Okay. Give me a second. So everything same story all over again with this thing. Give me a second. I have to always to put everything here. Come on, open remote play. Okay, PC Italia abbandonato il party. Okay, he already did everything. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes my this remote play the microphone goes by its way. So last question before the end. Did you had some problems in the final lap with in the parabolica, since you went wide? I think twice in a couple of laps. Was it your mistake, or the car wasn't, or the tires were gone?
Well, one when I went wide was my mistake, but then the second one I actually picked up damage going into Scary.
Okay.
Give me understeer.
Yes, because sometimes I saw in one case you went wide enough. I say maybe you would have took up at least I won't say a penalty, not an advice, but those warnings. Warnings before the 3 seconds time penalty, and then in the second occasion you went on the marble, so it was you lost a lot there. I thought that you went wide in order to have a good exit, but you went wide.
Yeah, got understeer and I went into the gravel and I lost like 4 seconds to the first two.
So that's it. Interviews are over. Thanks for coming. Thanks to Gonzalez and Piscitelli, but they already gone by. And so we'll see each other next Wednesday for the next round. That's Germany. Since you're still here, do you think that you're good at Germany? Do you have a good race pace or a good qualifying lap?
Well, the best I can say is don't get penalties at turn 1 and you'll have a good chance.
The only positive note is that next year, in a couple of weeks, we won't have that problem with turn 1, at least for a year. Let's see if Hockenheim will be put in a patch, since maybe they will put as a since there are only 10 turn races in the season, 10 or 12. So thanks for coming, and that's really over. So see you next Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. European time, 5:30 p.m. British time, with the Tier 1 F1 2019, and maybe, just maybe, it will be, I will commentate also on the same on the maybe it's 4 p.m. Of course, European time, so 3 p.m. British time, and I'm not sure the time which is the right time, and for the tier 2. So thanks for watching, and you can watch it again in a couple of minutes. See ya.